Good morning, friends. Myself Pranav Sangre. Today I am here to discuss about a non-technical topic. In that, a climate change. It is the both an honor responsibility to stand before you today to discuss an issue that affects us, and that is the climate change. This topic is not just about the environment. It is about a humanity, our future legacy. We leave the generation to come. Now we see the understanding about the climate change. In that, climate change refers a long term shifts in temperature and weather patterns. While some changes are natural, the alarming pace observed today illegally to human activity, to burning the fossil fuels, deforestation and industrial activities release greenhouse gases like carbon dioxide, methane, which trap heat in our atmosphere. The consequences are visible all around us, from melting polar ice caps to serve droughts and floods affect the climate change are no longer distant or hypothetical. The science behind it seems the industrial revolution, carbon dioxide leaves in risen by more than 40%. The Earth average temperature has increased by 1.1 degrees Celsius compared to pre-industrial levels. This may seem small, but even slight changes to our ecosystem and species and effects of millions of peoples. Now we see the impact of climate change. That is, in that first is rising sea levels. Coastal sites face a threat. Island like Pacific, like losing the rising sea. Second, extreme weather. More intense and heat waves are and wildfires. These events destroy the homes and communities and strain economies. The third part is biodiversity loss. Thousands of species at risk extinction as their habits are destroyed and altered. The loss of biodiversity weakens the ecosystem, affecting agriculture and water supply. Fourth is human health and climate change. Exacerbate disease, increase heat-related illness, and threatens food security due to disrupted crop yields. Now we see the why this matters. Climate change does the not respect border economics. It affects everyone but not equally developing nations, despite the contributing at least greenhouse gas emissions bear the brunt and of its effect. Now we see the what can be done by us, and while the situation is dire, it is not hopeless. Collective action, innovations and commitment can reserve and mitigate the worst impacts. Here are the some keys. The first is transition to renewable energy. Solar, wind, and hydroelectric powers are viable alternative to fossil fuels. Governments can industries must invest in this the technology to reduce carbon emissions. The second is reforestation and conservations. The forest act carbons absorbing CO2 from the atmosphere and protect the existing forest, and planning new ones in crucial. The third part is sustainable practices. Individuals and business must adapt sustainable practices, be it reducing waste, conserving water, and support eco-friendly products. The fourth is global agreement and initiative like Paris Agreement are critical. Countries must honor their commitment to limit global warming about 1.5 degrees Celsius. The fifth is innovation in technology. Advance in carbon capture, energy store, sustainable agriculture can play a vital role in that system. Sixth is individual action. Each of us can contribute by reducing energy of consumption, using public transport, and advocating for a change. Now we see the climate change success story. Countries like Costa Rica have achieved 100% renewable energy generation. It is companies' commitment to net zero emissions. These examples prove that the action is possible and effective to all us. Now we see the role of education and awareness. Rising awareness about climate change is a vital, and schools, communities, media, and should educate people about the science and impacts of climate change. Knowledge empowers the actions. The cost of inaction, if we fail to act, the consequence will be catastrophic, and the entire ecosystem may collapse. Millions of displaced and global conflicts over resources will escalate. However, the addressing climate change is not just is an expense. Investment in our future is best option. A call to action. This is not just a fight for a scientist and policymakers. It is fight for everyone. As a citizen of this planet, we have a moral obligation to protect it. The power of collective action, fueled by determination and innovation, can lead us to a sustainable future. Now we see the what are the conclusion in that. In a closing and Earth, you reflect the role you can play of combating climate change. Let us act today and livable planet for tomorrow, and that is the our potential to rise above the challenge. Together can we create the world where progress and sustainability coexist. That's all about the climate change. Thank you, friends.